My topic is about vascular dementia. There are 6 parts in my presentation. They are definition, epidemiology, vascular lesions in brain, types of vascular dementia, and the impact on communication, and a reference. Number 1, definition. What is a vascular dementia? According to Thaw and his colleagues, vascular dementia is a group of various vessel disorders with different types of vascular lesions that finally contributed to the development of dementia. NIH National Institute of Health put it more straightforward. It says, vascular dementia was used to be called post-stroke dementia because strokes are its leading cause. When the vessels that supply blood to the brain are too clogged or damaged, the results are VAD. The prevalence of vascular dementia, we can see the number here is huge. Vascular dementia, we can see under this dementia umbrella, ranks number 2 after Alzheimer's disease. Let's look at this slide. Here, the dementia in Europe is 17.6 of all dementia, the VAD. And in China and developing West Pacific, this number is more huge. They are 50% among all dementia. There are 3 types of vessel lesions. They are brain infarcts, white matter lesions, and a cerebral hemorrhage. Let's look at this picture. Here in the gray areas, there are different types of infarcts. Some are multiple infarcts, some are strategic infarcts, and some are microinfarcts. The second type, white matter lesions. Here, the white matter, they have lesion. Here they have atrophy, and these red areas are hemorrhage. Let's look at the brain infarcts. Brain infarcts are representing area of brain parenchyma necrosis caused by insufficient blood flow. In other words, the blood vessel is blocked or clogged, so the blood could not flow through the vessel, and because no blood there, then nutrition and oxygen is insufficient or is vacant. So that is caused by insufficient blood flow. Since there's no nutrition, the neural cell would die very quickly. Here is an example. This is the most common infarcts. It's called atherosclerosis of cerebral arteries. There are 4 steps. The first step is blood-derived lipids and proteins such as cholesterol proliferation and accumulation. Let's look at here and here. And then calcification of atherosclerotic plaque, and then fibrosis of vessel wall and local thrombosis. Let's look at here. and here. And then it forms a broad variety of infarcts here. The second lesion is white matter lesions. Let's look at the arrows here. It represents areas that are non-necrotic changes in white matter that are characterized by demyelination, axon loss, astrogliosis, and microglia activation. Cerebral hemorrhage. It is characterized by influx of blood into intact brain parenchyma because of vessel wall rupture. So influx means a lot of blood. It is contrast to the infarcts. There are three types of vascular dementia. They are MID, which is multi-infarct dementia, strategic infarct dementia, SID, and subcortical vascular encephalopathy, also called Binswanger disease. This is the MID we saw on previous picture. It means a lot of infarct. Here we see this area is a basal ganglia. If it has lesion in this area, it will cause problems in regulation and control of motor movement and muscle tone. And the temporal area would bring the deficits in language like aphasia, because here are important language function place. Strategic infarct dementia. Contrast to MID, SID is caused by single infarcts in strategic regions, that is, in regions that cause significant cognitive deficits, for example, in thalamus or in hippocampus. We know hippocampus are area for memory. So lesion in this area will cause memory deficits. This is subcortical vascular encephalopathy. It is a white matter lesion. The widespread demyelination and axon loss in this area, and it converge together. It is called confluent white matter lesion. Let's see the impacts on communication. Vascular dementia will cause cognitive function declining, such as memory, planning, thinking, and mobility and balance, which you can find more details on both NIH and ASHA websites. I picked up some symptoms and examples from ASHA website, such as attention deficit, memory, lack of mental flexibility of executive function, and aphasia, that's a language problem, and swallow dysphagia, etc. These are the references. Some are from ASHA, some are from NIH, and some are other peer-reviewed articles. Thank you.